In this video, we will be covering part 2 of the assignment, which is web server, media server and FTP server configuration.
Web server installation. First, you need to update your Debian. After the updation, you can start to install. I choose to install Aperture Tool. Aperture Tool is a HTTPD web server. There are two installations you need to make. The first one is Aperture Tool. The second one is Aperture Tool PSP. After the installation, let's change the activity. Just insert sudo systemctl status Aperture Tool. As you can see, it writes active running, which means the Aperture Tool is successfully installed. Next, we will test it using firewalls and IP address. So first, you need to get the IP address first. Copy it. Go to Activity to open your firewalls. Pass and go. Here is so successful. Configuration overview and other information. To change Aperture landing default page, we need to use sudo nano and pass the link. Here, this is the coding for the page. So we will try to change the main word. It work. Scroll down. We need to search for the word first. And we found the word. It work. Delete it word. And type we made it. Remember to save your project. Go to the web page and refresh. There, it says we made it, which means we managed to change it. Now we need to download the Plex TV media server. So go to Firewatch to search for the download. Choose media server downloads. Here, you need to make sure you choose Linux before download it. For distribution, select Debian X Plus with AMD 64-bit. After the installation is complete, go to Server Terminal to check the installation. Go to Downloads directory to check the installation. So insert CD downloads sets, then list. You need to copy this line. Next, insert sudo dpkg and pass it. dpkg is a Debian package manager software. It used to update a package install it or change it. Next, go back to home directory and check the installation by type systemctl status plex media server. Here is so active, which means the server is successfully installed and already active. Go to activity, insert plex to open the web page. As a first-time user, we need to sign in first. There are 4 choices, but we choose to use Google to sign in. As we are most familiar with it. Then we need to insert the email and password. Once it's done, you will go to the main page. After we are successfully signed in, we can test the configuration by open any video to play. Press play. Yes, we can see the video, which means it is successfully configured.
Hi everyone, this time we will be configuring a FTP server. FTP is a short form for File Transfer Protocol. This protocol allows transferring files between computers over the network. In this tutorial, we will use FileZilla, which is a software to demonstrate the FTP protocol. First, type sudo apt update to make sure all our packages are up to date. Next, type sudo apt upgrade. Next, type in sudo apt install proftpd. Proftpd is one of the FTP servers. In this tutorial, we will be using proftpd. When the installation is done, it is automatically configured and to be run with the system. By now, the service should be successfully running. To make sure the service is up and running, type sudo systemctl status proftpd. Here we can see the proftpd service is active and running. That means we have already successfully installed the service. Next, log in into root by typing su dash and enter the password. We do this to make some configuration in the proftd.config file. This configuration allows the user to access the FTP. Next, search for Debian root and delete the hashtag symbol. The hashtag symbol is a command symbol, and when we delete the command symbol, that means the line will be executed. Next, we will install FileZilla software. To do so, type in sudo apt install filezilla-w. Next, go to Activities and find FileZilla. Now, open the software. In FileZilla, type in the server IP address. For us, it will be 192.168.1.254. Next, enter the server username. Next, enter the server password and you can leave the port blank. Now just click the Quick Connect. Here we can see that the connection is successful. Now, as shown on the screen, on the left hand side is the client directory and on the right side is the server directory. So now we will test the configuration. We will transfer one photos from the client to server side. As we can see here on the server side, in the picture file there is empty. And now we drag and drop the things that we need to transfer. To be more precise, let's check in the GUI. Here we can see that the file is successfully transferred from the client to server side. As a conclusion, we can see that ProFTPD is a complete and configurable software that allows transferring files smoothly between the computers. Considering all the security measures, it is recommended for personal and professional use.